Do you feel like sticking around for a demonstration of my Pokemon's moves? Yeah, sure. Good, good, I like your attitude. Feast your eyes on these. Whoa! I just wanted to see a Pokemon. A Shadow Flaaffy. I have a bit of a story about Flaaffy. I mean, it's not a very good story, but, I mean, it's Flaaffy, so could it be a good story? Years and years ago, I had Pokemon Gold. That was the first Gen 2 game I had. My sister had Crystal, and my mum actually played an emulator version of Silver. So the emulator version was, of course, on PC. It was a bad emulator version. It was horrendously bad. Issues with it included, when you boot it up, it would play in full colour for exactly 5 minutes, and then it would reboot in not black and white, but sort of brown. I have no idea why I did this, but it did. You had to boot it up and then leave it to run for 5 minutes, and then it would boot again in the brown one, and then just stay in the brown one, and you could play it for as long as you want. So that was awkward, obviously. The other thing is it got 2 Pokemon's names. It had all, I think it was like a translation of the Japanese one, but it had everything correct apart from like a few misspellings, except Flaaffy and Skiploom. For some unknown reason, Flaaffy and Skiploom were reversed, so Mareep evolved into Skiploom and Hoppip evolved into Flaaffy. And I have no idea. I assumed that was a choice that they made at some point in development, but that was just the way it was, and for years I thought that was the way around it was, because I did use Mareep a little, but because my mum chose Mareep and evolved it all the way up to Ampharos on sort of her emulator one, I never really used Flaaffy much in Gold. Damn, what was my Gold team? I don't remember my Gold team. I know I started with Cyndaquil, who I never evolved. I'm fairly sure I had a Hoot Hoot. I think I had the traded Onyx. Even back then I always had the same types. I always covered the same types. No, I don't think I had a Wooper. I don't remember my water type. Maybe it was a Gyarados. It's been so long since that. God. I probably still have the same Gold save, you know. I don't think I ever wiped it. I remember I had a Pikachu called Thunder. He was kick-ass. You're surprisingly good. I think you deserve to know a little secret about a certain Pokemon move. You seem perfectly happy considering I just stole one of your Pokemon. The move Shadow Rush inflicts damage on any kind of Pokemon without being affected by their types. The amount of damage doesn't vary with the target's type, so it's easy to use. Seriously, they're both of these guys perfectly okay with me stealing their Pokemon. I've changed my mind. You know, I said about how I didn't want to just go up to the Healy Point. I'm just going to go up to the Healy Point because I can't be bothered to go all the way back down there and fuck about with the bloody boxes and stuff again. So this is the Colosseum, and there is a heal point in the Colosseum. I don't know why I didn't just do this. Well, I do know why. It's because of the reason I said, but you know, that was just so much easier. Next. If you try talking to anyone in Jewel Square, there's only one answer. Yay. Liba? I don't know. Seriously, the trainers in this are weird. And there is a Shadow Skiploom, which ties in neatly to the story about Flaaffy and Skiploom. I don't know why it was those two. Maybe the reason the two are both Shadow Pokemon in this is for the same reason that they had the name switch. I don't know. I really don't know. Uh-oh. Skiploom was confused by secret power. That's not a good sign. Might be a bit premature, but it's in the red and it's confused and I don't want it to knock itself out, so catch it. Damn it. Okay. I'll be able to catch it next turn because it hurts itself, and as long as I catch it before it uses anything, because if it uses Shadow Rush it's probably going to knock itself out. Got it this time. Definitely gonna get it, gonna get it, gonna get got. Come on, 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 come on. Yes! And that went to the PC, so now I have 6 Pokemon. I can go back and fight Justy in the pre-gym. Oh boo, I had to lose. Also, forgot to mention, Flaaffy will not be in my team, so by all means, come up with suggestions for a Flaaffy. Oh, that was an incredible battle. I simply love strong guys. That's L-O-V-E. If you ever get the urge to battle with me, I'll always be here for you, honey. Thanks. Pyrite Town. Gotta love it. Skiploom, however, is going to be in my team, so I'm going to replace Makuhita with it. So that's actually 3 of the 4 new Pokemon. The reason I went for these, to be honest, Skiploom, it doesn't really interest me as a Pokemon at all. Its tree is crap. Like, its evolution tree is utter crap. But it's one of the few grass types that you can actually get in this game, and because the choice of Pokemon in Colosseum is very limited, and I want to do the best I can with getting my range of types. So I can just about get my full range of types in with this, even with 2 extras. So I'm going to keep hold of Flaaffy just because why not for now. Makuhita, let's see, how's Makuhita doing? Well, it's halfway done. The door to its heart is opening wider. And that's just from, that's not, it's barely using, I think I used it once. So they purify quite quickly. I can't remember if the higher level ones purify slower, or if it's just because of all the battling or whatever. Next up is Weirdo with Glasses. Huh? You want to battle me? Yeah. Sure thing, battling fans are always welcome. I'm Bandana Guy Divil. Yeah, you look like a divil, don't you? And there is a Shadow Pokémon. It is a Quagsire. Now Quagsire's getting quite low. I'm going to switch to Skiploom to take the brunt of the surfs he keeps using. And hit him with a secret power, which should bring him down into the red and let me catch him. Nice. In the red. And snag ball away! Say it with me now. Catch it, 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 catch it. Yes! Nice! Victory! So something's just occurred to me. You see, when I was looking up, because I have a full list of the Pokemon that are in Colosseum, so that I could work out my team, and I didn't look up where they were. You're way tough, we gotta battle again. I didn't look up where they were, so Quagsire is also in my team. I didn't realise that literally the 3 of the... because I got Quilava back in Fennec. I remembered where that was. But I'd completely forgotten that the other 3 members of my team were all caught in the bloody Jewel Square, which is a circle, by the way. So that is awkward, but they do represent the best option. So if I replace Flaaffy with you, this is going to be my team. So I'll save the names, revealing the names for when they're purified, but they're all level 30. So you get them nice and early in the game. There's a fire type, a flying type, a grass type, and a flying type, but barely flying really, and a water and ground type. So Quagsire is going to be my rock and my water. Then there's my grass, my flying, my fire, and 2 extras. So it's not a great team. It's probably, thinking about it, a team very similar to what a lot of people use. Because there is another fire type I'm fairly sure that you can get quite early to replace in case you don't get Quilava. The idea is these are probably your default team, but I'm looking forward to XD, and I'm going to mention this now because I realise I completely forgot to say it last time. The next Pokemon game I will play after this will be XD Gale of Darkness. It won't be straight after this, but it will be after this. and in that you have a lot more choice about the Pokemon you want to use, and because there are just so many more Shadow Pokemon. There are only like 48, I think, in this one. So in the sequel, however, there are a lot more. I think maybe 100. I'm not entirely sure because I haven't looked it up in a while. But yeah, that's the plan for that. So give me name suggestions for any of the ones who are not on my team right now. Where was I? You? Ka-ha-ha-ha! You're looking to battle with me? Come at me if your life depended on it. As if your life depended on it. Ryder Vand here. Ooh, Shadow Pokemon. Shadow Misdreavus. I like Misdreavus. It was the first pure ghost. I'll take out Zigzagoon first. It was the first pure ghost. And I don't know, I kind of like its design. So this was back in the days when a double battle, if you targeted the like a Pokemon that switched out. Ooh, cock, Espeon. Dawn. You bastard. If you targeted a Pokemon that had been defeated, you could then attack the thing that replaces it before it actually gets a chance to attack. I prefer it that way. I know why they changed it, but I do prefer it the other way. Please don't knock out in one. I don't think it will. Oh, good. Alright, another one of those. Ooh, nice hit. Snag ball. Away. And catch it, 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 catch it. Yes! Fantastic. Suggestions for Misdreavus, please. Already had a few, but I can always have more. Also, speaking of which, that reminds me, I forgot to mention there is a rule that you can only suggest one per Pokemon per person, so that you don't like suggest 10 and then half of the suggestions are from one person, that kind of thing. Wow, that was easy for you. Losing like that snapped me out of my hyper state. Did you know if a Pokemon goes into hyper mode, call its name and its head will snap back into reality? I don't understand that mechanic. You haven't seen it yet, but you will, I imagine, in this playthrough. But it's really weird, and I'll talk more about that at the time. Do you count as part of the Jewel Square?
Battle, battle, so much fun. Pokemon battles for everyone. Battles bring me so much joy. Let's get started, little boy.
You're like half my height, Lon. You have a scar on your cheek. Jesus, this is a rough town. Shadow Pokémon. This is the replacement for if you don't get Quilava, so you still have access to a fire Pokemon early. Oh yay, Umbreon's level 30. Confuse Ray? No thank you. This Slugma is proving to be a git because 2 hits took his health down to there and I'm worried about hitting him again. Alright, now please don't knock him out, Umbreon. Damn it! Well, I don't think there was any way I could have done that, because Secret Power was definitely too powerful, because that took off more than a third of its health with each hit.
Okay everyone, we've had our fun. Until next week, farewell.
Hope I can battle him again, because I want that bloody Slugma. Kid.
Battle, battle, so much fun.
Oh good. Okay, it looks like you can just battle them infinitely. Alright, Slugma's now down in the red. Time to try and catch it before it knocks Espeon out. Oh god damn it! Oh, I thought he'd made it and then he burned it. So here's sort of how the shadow thing works. Every bar in the sort of the 5 segments you complete, it unlocks one of their attacks. So that's like the first one, that'll be like the second and then the third. And I don't think you get rid of Shadow Rush. I could be wrong, it's been a while. I don't think you get rid of Shadow Rush until you purify completely. Oh, okay. Quilava's emotions rose to fever pitch. It is now in hyper mode. I don't get it. So it replaces the attack and it causes critical hits at a much higher rate, I think is how it works. And to get rid of it, all you have to do is call them and it does a lump of purification. So it's a very good way to purify a Pokemon. You just put it into battles against weak Pokemon and then just keep using this, keep using shadow attacks so that it goes into hyper mode quite a lot. But I don't get it. I don't know why it is in this. I can use it, but I don't get why it's there. Maybe it's to show that it's sort of unstable. I don't know. Snagaball, away! And catch it, 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 catch it. Yes! Slugma is mine. Suggestions for Slugma, put them in the comments. So now I call Quilava, and see it does like half a section of purification. I don't get it. Maybe it's as a way to show the instability of Shadow Pokemon while at the same time giving you a quicker way to purify it, but I don't know, it's just really weird. I don't understand why it's there. Also in the sequel it was renamed to Reverse Mode. What the fuck does that mean? At least Hyper Mode, it kind of makes it feel like it's some sort of psychological reaction to being shadowed. Reverse Mode just means nothing, and I have to assume it's some sort of mistranslation or stupidity. It's really annoying in these battles when one of like Espeon or Umbreon is knocked out, because then it doesn't get the experience. Especially as Umbreon is already like a level ahead. Now Espeon's been knocked out, it didn't get the experience from that battle, and it's even further behind. However, I believe, yeah, Quilava is still in hyper mode, so it persists after battles. Now that is all of the Jewel Square done. So I guess continuing my exploration is this weird little building. Hello. This windmill generates electricity for powering the Colosseum. It may look a little worse for wear, but it's still going strong in active service. Those are giant cogs. I like the aesthetics in this game. They really made an effort. Hello. Over 30 long years I've spun these gears. What's it with you? Younglings, you want to spin gears too? Is that a euphemism? In which case, yes. Haha, not to disappoint you, but this isn't a job anyone can just pick up. Give it another 20 years, then come back. That is not how you get people to follow in your footsteps. What, you want to do what I do? Fuck you. Wait until you're older. And this door... Door's locked. Okay. It doesn't really look like a door, I just know it's a door. So... I've almost finished exploring Pyrite. Aye, that's scary. Take a look down there. It feels like it's gonna suck you right in. This crevasse runs deep under the ground. You can't even see the bottom from here. You see, Pyrite's an old mining town. That's a nice detail. I like that. Anyone over here? No, but there is Mr. I'm barely wearing a shirt.
I choked. I let victory slip from my grasp of the last knockout challenge.
Oh, my voice.
And it's not even just once either. It was the time before, and the time before that too. If I wasn't a guy, I could cry. I know what I'll do. I'll ask Pyrite's mother. I'll ask her when I finally win that challenge.
God, that's terrible on my voice.
Tch, I didn't even get here in time to make the registration.
I've heard rumors that if you win the challenge, they give an awesome Pokemon like that Kale did.
Ah, sheesh, what am I saying? You have to keep that a secret. Pretend you never heard me, okay?
Geran, wasn't Kale that guy who's hanging around the town's entrance? We should ask him, he might know something. I highly doubt it. Yes. What I think I will do now is, before I progress with the plot and completely forget what I'm doing, I'm going to go battle Justy.